that we're here for you. Check back every week and stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Vita Boys, you awesome people out there. So, the PlayStation Vita has a plethora of titles. That plethora, however, does not contain many shooters. However, the shooters the PS Vita does have can offer gamers a mixed experience. Every shooter on the system will leave fans teary-eyed, but not always for a great reason. To prevent fans from dealing with post-purchase crocodile tears, we have decided to lay out the best PlayStation Vita shooters on the system. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to be entered in our massive giveaway of 3 Aqua Blue PlayStation Vita systems, winners of which will be announced on March 31st, 2016. All you have to do is subscribe and leave a comment below to be entered. We also finished our poll of what our channel will continue to cover going forward. A whopping 60% on Twitter and on YouTube said PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita. We will look into this going forward and make an official announcement soon. Now let's take a look at the top 5 PlayStation Vita shooters of all time. Number 5, Unit 13. Fans of the PlayStation Vita have been attempting to get SOCOM on the PlayStation Vita for years, but to no avail. Zipper Interactive decided to quench that thirst and bring us Unit 13. The game itself is amazing in its own right. However, it did not quite quench that SOCOM thirst. Unit 13 can call itself SOCOM, but you know it's just not right. Much like Donald Trump calls himself a conservative. You know that's what he's calling himself, but something's still just not right. Regardless, Unit 13 is a title absolutely worth picking up. One of the only third-person shooters on the Vita, is unfortunately also one of the most underrated titles as well. Every Vita owner should give Unit 13 a try at some point. And now is as good a time as any, seeing as how the title has dropped below $10. So if you want one of the best third-person shooters, look no further than Unit 13. Well, maybe a little bit further since we have 4 other titles to detail. Number 4, Resistance Burning Skies. Speaking of underrated, Resistance Burning Skies gets one of the worst raps of any title on the PlayStation Vita system. This is somewhat ridiculous considering Burning Skies is a great game. The multiplayer used to be decent, and I say used to because the lobbies now are emptier than Kanye West's personality. Regardless, Resistance still is absolutely worth a once-over just to play through what should be considered one of the top 10 campaign modes on the PlayStation Vita. The only downside is that the campaign is quite short. However, it does offer a quick and easy platinum trophy. Number 3, Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is nothing like what we were promised or hoping for on the PlayStation Vita. The title is slightly laggy, buggy, and does offer less multiplayer players than what we were originally promised. These issues, however, cannot negate the awesomeness that is Borderlands 2 on the go. Delving into the massive open world shooter and looting and shooting your way to victory has never been more fun than on the PlayStation Vita system. Borderlands 2 is one of the few must-own PlayStation Vita titles. Letting this go to waste would be worse for you than every NFL team that is currently letting Tim Tebow go to waste. He might not be the best, but you can't tell me Jacksonville wouldn't be better with Tim Tebow. Number 2, Uncharted Golden Abyss. Arguably the first and last great AAA experience that utilized every ounce of the Vita that came at launch in the form of Uncharted Golden Abyss. The story and graphics here are so great that oftentimes players overlook the great shooting aspect of Golden Abyss, which alone offers one of the best gameplay experiences on the PlayStation Vita. Unfortunately, if you don't pick up a PS Vita near launch, then you likely missed out on trying Uncharted. Uncharted is much like Jesse McCartney, a real gem that everyone forgets is there just because Justin Bieber came along and peed in a mop bucket, stealing his thunder. All of that to say, Uncharted is a gem of a shooter that must be played by all PlayStation Vita owners to get the full PlayStation Vita experience. Number 1, Killzone Mercenary. Now, who didn't see number 1 coming? Killzone Mercenary not only holds up as the best PlayStation Vita shooter of all time, it arguably could be compared favorably to any of its console counterparts. Graphically and mechanically, Killzone takes the cake over all the handheld competitors that even want to call themselves first-person shooters. Its closest competitor, Call of Duty Black Ops, can't even compare. Killzone Mercenary easily takes the number 1 spot of the PlayStation Vita shooters list. So there you guys have it, our top 5 PlayStation Vita shooters of all time. What do you think? Would you add or remove any picks? Let us know in the comments below, and let us know how you feel about us covering PlayStation Vita and PlayStation 4. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment to be entered in our massive giveaway of 3 aqua blue PlayStation Vitas. And finally, make sure to click that like button or we will come and cut your pinky toe off. That is a promise. That's all from us here at the Vita Boys headquarters. See you guys next time. Vita Boys out.
Yeah, we're the Vita Boys here for you. Check back every week and stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe today to be notified. Stay up to date. We are covering everything PS Vita. Weekly game giveaways, come see us. Gameplays, unboxing, reviews, and more. With a lot coming and more in store. We're the Vita Boys and we're here for you. Check back every week and stay tuned.